Hello everyone and welcome to our school podcast. Today we are talking about school life, what students like, what challenges they have and what they would like to change in their school. Today with me is our guest Sevara.
Hi everyone.
So let's start. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Sevara and I'm studying in 11th grade and I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, let's begin with something simple. What do you like most about your school day?
I think there are a lot of things that I really love about my school day, and one of them would be my meeting with my classmates, because as you know, like everyone has a lot of kind of funny moments with their classmates, and I always try to be with them. Like even though we will be quiet, it will feel like comfy for me. And the second thing would be my teachers. They are really cool and really skilled. That's why I can tell that they can teach something and engage me really easily.
Okay, great. So let's move on. What the most interesting subject for you?
I think all of them are like interesting and really cool by itself. But when it comes to the mine, I think my favorite ones would be mother tongue and English, as these subjects help me to access to the university, and at the same time, I find them really interesting. That's why these are the two subjects that really I like the most.
Okay, nice. So let's move on. Is your class friendly?
I think yes, as I mentioned before, my classmates are really cool, and we have a lot of good moments with them, and every time we will kind of change some opinions with them, or maybe we can play or just sit and sing a song. And these moments are really cool, as we are not kind of coming back to these moments. That's why I always appreciate every time that I spend with them.
Okay, awesome. So do you usually enjoy your classes?
I think I would definitely say yes, because my classmates are really cool, and every time they have a lot of interesting facts and information about these subjects. That's why they can kind of make me feel like really comfy, and I will kind of find some kind of interest towards these subjects. And my teachers are really cool, and they can explain it in details and really easily. That's why they can engage me really easily.
Okay, amazing. So what makes a good teacher in your opinion?
I think they should have a lot of characters, because as we know, teaching is a really tough job. And first of all, I think they should need a patient, really kind of big patient, because not all students are the same. Like not all of them are smart, and not all of them can catch information really easily. That's why they should be really patient when it comes to explaining and teaching. And the second thing would be creativity, because if teachers would be creative, like create some kind of really cool methods or ideas for their teaching skills, like it will help to motivate their children, like students, and this kind of skills will help them to engage their classes.
Okay, great. And another question. So what helps you stay focused during the lessons?
I think there are a lot of things that makes me focused on my studies, and one of them would be my goals toward the future. Like every time, whenever I kind of lose my concentration, I will remember them. Like you should do this, and you should study hard, and it will help me to stay focused. And as I'm a kind of quiet person, like I cannot just easily focus, lose my concentration. That's why it's a really easy for me.
Okay. What's the most difficult part of school life for you?
I think every time that I will spend with everyone, like my teachers, my classmates, because as I mentioned before, we cannot just come back to these moments. That's why we should always appreciate every second that we spend with them. And the second thing would be like my interest toward the subjects. Like these are the really enjoying and interesting part of the school.
Okay. What about the homeworks, tests, waking up early?
I think I would probably choose the waking up early. It's a really challenging thing for me, because I'm a night owl. Like I always stay up late and do my homeworks. And this part of the day, like night, would be really amazing day, like moment for me to spend my time. And I can tell that others, like homeworks or maybe exams, are not that tough for me because of the help of teachers. Like they can help me with a lot of things. That's why I don't think that they are challenging.
Okay, thank you. It was really interesting to hear your opinions. But before we finish, let me ask one last question. So, what advice would you give to our younger students?
I think I'm still young enough, but from my life experience, I can give a lot of advices for them.
Okay.
And first of all would be they should always believe in themselves and to Allah, because at the end of the day, whenever no one is kind of like liking you, or maybe no one is listening you, at the end of the day you will have only yourself. That's why you should always believe in yourself, even though your parents not. Like, I know all parents are the same, like they always trust their children, but there will be some times like you will not feel the trust from your parents. That's why you should always trust yourself. And the second thing would be you should always study like books, or just studying or going to some courses, because as once my teacher said before, like he said that the best investment for the future is the books. Like, even though they will be really kind of piece of paper, but they are really kind of rich thing, I think. And the third thing would be they should always follow the rules that was introduced by their parents, because they will not say something that is bad for them for their future. That's why they should always follow their parents. And the fourth thing would be, I think they should be comfortable being alone, because not all of the time you cannot find someone who will hear you, or maybe who will kind of motivate you, support you. That's why you should be comfortable whenever you're alone.
Wow, amazing. So this was our podcast about our school life. See you next time.